Folks, you know, police have the power to make an arrest, and apparently so do you. While most people have no idea that they can actually turn to the courts for help, senior investigative reporter Rebecca Lindstrom shows you how some are now taking matters into their own hands to go after a contractor accused of theft.
Here's a stack. All of these were different civil cases. The charge.
Nikki Arndt says a file box full of evidence. Documents, she says, proves the guy she hired to build her house, Larry Shepard, committed a crime.
He has a really good way of making you feel comfortable, that he's capable, and that he's honest, and at the end of the day, he's none of those things.
So how much had you already paid for cabinets?
Arndt says money for her cabinets and HVAC system went missing. She believes Shepard also overcharged her for other projects to pocket the money. She calls it theft and fraud. Police see it differently.
And their supervisor was very adamant that this was a civil case where he actually was convicted.
Arndt showed police previous civil lawsuits people had filed against Shepard.
How many civil lawsuits does it take before it becomes criminal? How long can someone take advantage of people like that before they're held accountable?
While her box didn't change their minds, it did reveal another option. Police noticed one case that wasn't a lawsuit. It was a conviction in 2007 that stemmed from a citizen arrest warrant. It is a process where anyone can ask the court to do what police won't. So she did.
It's a unique process in Georgia. It's an opportunity for an individual, as you said, who believes they have been wronged to come in and have a neutral third party hear this case.
Fulton's chief magistrate court judge, Cassandra Kirk, says the process varies by county, but the basics remain the same.
The burden of proof for our citizen warrant applications is the same as it would be for the law enforcement.
Then why aren't police just doing this?
And so police budgets are tight, as are all, and so each of us is prioritizing cases, and it may be that this police department does not have the staff to handle this type of case.
11 Alive News Investigates filed open records requests with 4 metro counties and found of the nearly 12,000 applications filed in the past 3 years, less than 30% ended with a warrant. In White County, where Arndt's made her request, it was less than 10%. About half were closed before a hearing, often because the parties went to mediation and reached a settlement. The rest were closed by the judge, usually for insufficient evidence.
I just felt like I was in Law and Order or something, you know, like I called my witnesses, I had to ask them questions, and then Larry was able to get up and speak.
In court, Arndt's box paid off. Shepard was arrested on 3 counts of fraudulently misusing funds. We reached out to Shepard about the accusations, but in an email he said he couldn't comment. Now it is up to the district attorney's office to decide if it can prove the case to a jury.
It's scary. I hope and pray that I've provided them with enough information.
Arndt knows it's not a sure thing. Our investigation found the DA's office has only pursued indictments in roughly half of the arrest warrants issued in White County since 2023. Still hopeful, former clients of Shepard have followed her lead, getting charges or arrest warrants in Franklin and Gilmer counties, too.
One thing that I said to myself going into this was, I may not have been his first victim, but I want to be his last.
In White County, Rebecca Lindstrom, 11 Alive News investigates.
You know, to learn how you can file for a citizen's arrest warrant, download 11 Alive Plus and tune in at 12:30 tomorrow. It's going to happen tomorrow afternoon as Rebecca takes a deeper dive inside this investigation. If you have a tip you want us to look into, just give us a holler at 404-873-9111 or email us at investigates@11alive.com.